Hello everybody, this is Hybrid.
And this is White Sheep.
And funny, this is like our another time recording this. I don't know
it's
how
our
many.
second time, I think.
First time we were like
we got all the way
tripping.
through. Yeah, we were both tired, but we got all the way through it. It was a shorter one, but it was still like 10 minutes, only to find out that we hadn't recorded anything.
Yeah,
We've had this one on the schedule for months.
Yeah. So I'm taking Ultron. As you can see there, the awesome looking robot dude. CJ has
Cyborg,
Costco
Superman.
Terminator.
Costco Terminator, yes.
Cyborg Superman.
Yep.
So
That might actually be that might actually be a name that I keep.
Costco Terminator.
Costco Terminator.
Okay.
That should be my Xbox Live name.
Alright, let's begin. So, Ultron's real name, just like any other robot, really, they go by models, kind of. So, he is Ultron Model 15 or Ultron 15. So, the more generally known Ultron is Ultron 5, for that matter, but the most current version is 15. His abilities are superhuman strength, speed, durability, senses, flight, energy manipulation / projection, absorption, and is a limited amount of like Technopath in him, and he has no equipment because for all intents and purposes he is his equipment. If that makes any sense, he's his armor, that's his body. Yeah. So his strength, max 100 plus tons. He is a very formidable character. Obviously he's not like the Hulk where he just gets stronger and stronger, but he's very, very strong. Speed, he's faster than any human could be, but for flight especially, he's supersonic, level 5. Intelligence, for all intents and purposes, and I'm going to use that word a lot for some reason, he is a super genius. Now, the reason he's a super genius is because not only is he a robot, and robots tend to know basically everything, for that matter, but
Damn it, Wikipedia.
he made things like, if you don't know, he made the Vision, and how he made the Vision, he used the original Android Human Torch as a kind of body, like a, what's the word, like, not a blueprint, but as a
template?
Yeah, a template, there you go. But anyways, he's made tons of robots, he's taken over tons of robots, AI intelligences. Age of Ultron, the plot of it, on paper, is actually really smart. Ultron in the future takes over the Vision, who he made, in the past, and uses the Vision as a conduit for him to take over the world. And also, come on, he's outsmarted the Avengers a few times initially. He's beaten the Avengers a few times.
Honestly,
you have to be smart to do that.
I can't tell you because it's funny. The last take we did, we actually mentioned this, that we kind of wish that Ultron. We really feel like both of these guys they don't get quite enough recognition. I mean, Ultron gets recognition. Cyborg Superman gets almost none. But Ultron, I'm actually really pleased that this is now happening, that they're making the movie, and I can only hope they do it justice, that they showed that Ultron is like really like one of the end all be all bad guys. You can only have so many of them, and he's one of them. I mean, he's by far and away probably one of the most dangerous and versatile threats that the Avengers ever faced.
Yeah, like I know personally one of my favorite Ultron storylines is the Jocasta storyline, or Jocasta, however you want to pronounce it. I think it's Jocasta though. That storyline was really good. Obviously, the original Ultron storyline, like the modern retellings of it, are pretty interesting. For being honest, the original Ultron storyline, he looked like a trash can, just saying. But no, think about it. He continuously messes with the Avengers. The Avengers have trouble fighting him. And usually these Avengers, look at the members. We have Bruce Banner. We have Steve Rogers, who isn't stupid. Steve Rogers is pretty smart. We have Tony Stark, Hank Pym. All of these people who are really smart. And then the Avengers have become obviously much bigger, and more super geniuses have joined in. Because I think, honestly, this is how you could break up the Avengers. Without superpowers, you have super smart people and super karate people. I think that's a good way to put it.
Super smart and super normal.
Super normal, yeah.
Yes.
So,
Hawkeye, what is your superpower? I shoot arrows really well.
His fighting, though, it's experience. He's fought the Avengers several times. And it's kind of self-explanatory. After a while of fighting them, you'd have experience. Yeah. Durability, though, for all intents and purposes, like I said, I'd use that word a lot. He's indestructible.
Hold on. For all what?
Intents and purposes.
Okay, I was going to say, because if you were saying for all intensive purposes, I was like, no, it's not that. I thought it was that.
I went to school.
And I found out, yes, you're educated. I'm not educated. I did not. I'm going to learn today.
All right.
All right.
All right.
Okay, let's keep going.
All right. So, but anyways, his Ultron's body is made of adamantium, the same thing Wolverine's is, which is very, very strong and durable, obviously. But with that, and this is where he usually gets, the short end of the stick in fights. The internal body parts are not made of adamantium because, they have to move around, stuff like that. So they're like titanium along those that allows them to bend and whatnot. But anyways, he could do stuff like withstand atomic bombs, concussion forces. Like, he took getting hit by Thor's hammer pretty well, I think.
Surprisingly well, actually.
Very surprising well.
Considering what Thor's hammer tends to do to people.
And his energy manipulation.
I think it's just fought, actually, believe it or not.
Whatever.
The English language is weird, bro.
His energy manipulation, though, he can manipulate, or he cannot manipulate. He can project concussion forces, which is like the stereotypical energy blast, tractor beams, radiation of different kinds. So on someone like Superman, that red sun radiation, kryptonite radiation, he could probably send out. But he also has something called a encephalo beam, which is it puts people in coma. So I'm gonna call it the coma beam.
Coma beam.
And then he can absorb energy of all kinds, mess with computers and robots, kind of like Technomorph in a way.
Expect a robot to do.
Yeah, I guess so. But he can it's like super advanced hacking, and he can hack into the computer or other robot, take control of them, transplant his mind into them, and kind of like it's like a virus kind of, but of him. And then with that, he can make like a bunch of Ultrons, even though that originally wasn't an Ultron. If that makes any sense, like this
is what makes Ultron such a big bad, because have you seen how many cell phones people have? That's sort of the premise, I guess, behind Watch Dogs, is like everything's like super connected these days. That
What's did you just bring a video game up?
I did.
Oh my god.
We're crossing streams here. And that's just if you imagine like how much we depend on electronics right now, it's completely plausible that Ultron could just take over the world with nobody really knowing it. So, and then he could just.
Didn't that kind of happen in Age of Ultron?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Well then.
Yeah.
Okay. So, look who read Age of Ultron, or didn't, because Josh kept telling him how bad it was.
I read the last issue and that was it. I synopsised everything else.
Made me not want to read it. I'm gonna go read it now.
Don't.
Nope. Okay, his real name is Henry Henshaw. His abilities: he has superhuman strength, speed, durability, senses, stamina, flight, intelligence, and he has all that sounds like Superman, right? I mean,
yeah.
I wonder why.
Last
that
time we
is.
recorded this, we were like, super strength sounds like Superman.
Yeah, super speed, like Superman. But yeah, no. So he's basically Superman plus technopathic abilities, and minus the pathetic good guy emotions. Cyborg Superman showed up in like the Return of Superman bit of the Death of Superman arc.
Yeah,
I remember that. That was once I got into comics.
one.
That was one of the first books that I read. The comic books was Death of Superman and Return of Superman. That whole bit. Personally, I'm still a little pissed off that they couldn't keep Superman dead, but because you can't kill anyone in any universe anymore, unless you're in the Ultimate Universe, and then motherfuckers stay dead. But Cyborg Superman was the big bad during that, obviously. No one could figure out, everyone actually thought he was Superman for a while. And they were like, holy shit, you're
He beat all the other Superman
basically,
movies.
yeah, like Steel. Cyborg Superman's strength is incalculable. You see, that's all the bars, because it's like Superman. It depends on the writer. Yeah. Like some writers, Superman's like, I can lift like 4 tons.
Not 4 tons,
like fucking Lebdell.
4 quadrillion tons.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Superman's as strong as anyone. It's like, what was it, All-Star Superman? Dude was just throwing planets around and shit.
Yeah, pretty much.
I mean, he could have if he wanted to.
I think it was just basically Silver Age. Like, I think it was Silver Age. He was like punching out the devil.
Pretty much, yeah.
Like, he went to hell and he punched out the devil.
He can do whatever. Superman does whatever the fuck Superman wants to. And Cyborg Superman is no different. Moving on. Superman's speed. This is just... I'm sorry. You didn't need to hear that. It's the dark side of the show. It's better than me throwing up on the microphone. They don't want to hear that either.
I'm dying.
They've already seen it? Oh,
yeah, that's right. On the white sheep. All right, if you haven't seen the White Sheep blogs or vlogs he did,
I stopped doing them for a while just because my camera was effing up.
but yeah, we have one where White Sheep actually throws up. He does the Capri Sun challenge.
I did the Capri Sun challenge, and there's a reason that it's a challenge. It's not easy to drink 15 Capri Suns within 15 minutes.
That video's gonna get a lot of hopefully hits now.
No, it's not. Those are dead. Superman, like Superman, his speed is supersonic. It's 5 bars. That's pretty good. I mean, speed rather than strength is an area where we actually know the limits because Flash beat Superman in a race, didn't he?
Flash can always beat Superman.
Yeah, basically. There's always someone that can beat some aspect of Superman. The issue is they can't beat every aspect of Superman.
The problem with Superman is his speed derives from the super strength in his legs. So for all intents and purposes, he shouldn't be able to like
run faster than someone whose power is super speed.
Well, not that, but he shouldn't be able to like I know like in Justice, for example, he was doing like super speed chess. For all intents and purposes, he shouldn't really be able to do that because it's not that he can react at superhuman speeds. It's that he's so strong that he can run it.
It's one of those things where his
That's what
flight
it's
isn't
supposed to
derived
be.
from this, but I mean, if he ever lost the power of flight, he could just do like the Thor arm windmill and just pick up a stick and just woo.
But yeah, he can run and fly superhuman.
Basically,
speeds.
but yeah, so
He's
Cyborg
faster than
Superman
Ultron.
is basically just like I said, Superman. So that's where we see the similarities. Intelligence, he's a super genius. That's 6 bars. I would almost say that he's a little bit higher than that, just because he's also a technopathic being. Like he's in this body, but he's actually just a pure electric being at this point.
See, that's an interesting point. Like we talked about this beforehand because we gave Cyborg full bars for intelligence when we did Cyborg and Iron Man, and all the way bars is basically omniscience. Because for Cyborg, he can plug into any computer in the world. Thus, he basically know everything. So I guess the same thing could be said for Cyborg Superman. It's just that he doesn't really do that anymore after he got Superman's body. That's the only thing.
Pretty much, yeah. He's more of a one-trick pony now.
He's like the guy that won the lottery and just kind of...
Jesus Christ. Yeah, sorry. I was just noticing that Cyborg Superman he sort of pulls like a Superior Spider-Man thing. Where he's wearing the red and black too, and he's sort of like the...
It's like every hero is doing that now.
Well,
like when I do the character bios, I try
hero.
getting the characters' colors, and it's like so many characters I want to do, it's like red and black.
We can
red
find
and
a
black.
matchup for Superior Spider-Man now.
Technically, yeah, 2 different characters.
Oh, sweet. We can do that. By
Twos
the way...
and 4.
Oh, yeah, I won't talk about that then. So yeah, he's a super genius. He is a pure electric being, so there's some argument that could be made that he can just plug in and find out anything. Also, depending on who writes Superman, he seems to be pretty intelligent. Not necessarily omniscient, but... So, I guess I'll give you this one.
But Superman has, like,
bars.
Perfect memory.
Basically, that's pretty impressive. Moving on, his fighting skills are experienced, a bit like Superman. 4 bars. Nothing flashy, just, been in a few scrapes. Durability. He's indestructible, and depending on who's writing, I mean, I know this was in Red Sun, Superman can live forever, apparently.
It's like long. He has really longevity.
Good genes, I guess. A few Kingdom Come, because he's not going to get gray hair. He's indestructible, sort of like Superman, although, you could argue the metal parts may be destructible, maybe not. Did we ever figure out what the metal parts are made out of?
It's never said. Like, I don't think it's as durable as adamantium, probably.
Probably not.
It's probably just a really strong alloy, honestly.
Energy. He's got 6 bars of energy. His max is he can, basically do a lot of shit with energy. Like Superman, sort of. Heat vision. Cold breath.
It's actually not cold breath. Everyone says he has ice breath as a power. It's not true. It's just
the super cool lungs.
Yeah,
he can blow it super hard. Yeah.
He just blows it really hard, and
yeah, Superman blows, guys. Blows a lot.
The ultimate blower.
Yeah, basically.
Wink, wink.
He can technomorph. He doesn't just command technology. He technology around him can become an extension of himself. And he has cyborg Kryptonian physiology. I guess that doesn't really relate to energy. I'm just reading shit now. Jesus Christ. He's also an Alpha Lantern, Grandmaster of the Manhunters.
He's not an Alpha Lantern.
He's Alpha Prime.
He controls the Alpha Lanterns.
So that's even better.
Ultron has his army of Ultron bots, and Cyborg Superman has, like, the Manhunters and the Alpha Lanterns.
And in addition, all the toasters in the world.
Ultron has every toaster.
Well, fine. We're just gonna have a toaster war then.
The battles of the toaster.
Actual no. This will be the time we actually see the PS4 and the Xbox One fight. Cyborg Superman versus Ultron.
Is this what we're gonna call this matchup? The Battle of the Toasters.
Battle of the Toasters.
All right. So the last one was like the Battle of the Rage Monsters or something.
I don't know. I would totally give this one to Cyborg Superman, but I don't see a way for Ultron to be killed. I think you can really just trap Ultron.
I think the same thing could be said for Cyborg Superman.
As
They
a guy
both
that
just
hasn't-
jump consciences.
As a guy that hasn't read Age of Ultron, how did they end up beating him?
What they do is Hank Pym in the future. I think it's Hank Pym in the future. Someone in the future it's Hank Pym in the future goes to Hank Pym in the past, gives him a virus that will totally shut down Ultron that Ultron won't be prepared for at all in that present day time when Ultron first comes down per se. And when Ultron comes down to like fight, he's like blah, blah, blah. They use that virus, which is like basically made from tons of years of fighting Ultron and stuff like that, and it shuts down Ultron for good. And then they destroy his body parts. Well, they don't destroy it, but they separate it kind of. And then from there, I guess they find a way to take him out. They don't flush out how they beat him that well. It's pretty much virus, deactivate, the end.
And you just separate the parts. So it seems like Ultron could come back. In this one, I don't see a way that Cyborg Superman would really be able to beat Ultron. That's as good as he is, as Superman-like. The only reason I say there's a chance is because he's basically Superman. But I mean, Superman did kill Cyborg Superman.
You didn't kill him.
I thought he killed him.
No.
No.
Superman can't kill, remember?
We're gonna have to
Wink, wink.
Haha, he can't kill.
I think Ultron
This out.
would win. And the only reason why is that I think he has the edge and durability. And I think...
Edge and durability? What? I thought they were both indestructible.
They are per se. I think the adamantium on Ultron is much more out there indestructible than... Because I'm pretty sure Ultron will find a way to destroy Cyber Superman's like robotic parts. Maybe not his biological Superman-esque parts, but I think his robotic parts aren't indestructible like Ultron's is, so he'd destroy that. And then also, I think Ultron, he's continuously analyzing his opponents and adapting himself to his opponents next time he faces them. Like, he goes back to his little armory and, he upgrades himself and all that stuff. I think he'd do that with Cyborg Superman. Yeah. And I think he'd find out, hey, Kryptonians have a weakness. Because, correct me if I'm wrong, I think Cyborg Superman still has a weakness to kryptonite. I think he still has that, because biologically he should. But I think Ultron would find that flaw in Kryptonian physiology, and he would either use red solar radiation to weaken him.
But Henshaw he's less prone to that. I mean, even though it's because there are parts of him that are metal, so he's less prone to it. He's still affected by it. I mean, I would say Cyborg Superman because he is basically Superman, just evil. The only issue with me saying that is... Actually, hold on. What would happen if you EMP'd them both?
There you go. Fight's over.
Yeah, basically.
That's how it's going to end. Thor's going to...
It's a power outage.
Let's see. Thor is going to join forces with Static. Yes, his name is Static, not Static Shock, for all of you guys who get that mixed up.
Sucks, because there goes my childhood.
Yep.
Oh, okay, so let's get back to the point. As I was saying, I would give it to Cyborg Superman if it wasn't for the fact that Henshaw he's gotten pretty lazy since he became Cyborg Superman. I mean, he's sort of resting. He's a huge like technopath, and he's technomorphic, and he's a pure being of energy. And I feel like he's a little bit
a lot of potential.
He's played himself out just as Superman. I mean, he could. I don't think he's shown the drive that Ultron has, and Ultron is just like constantly upgrading, constantly getting better. I don't see the same thing from Cyborg Superman.
Oh, wow, Whitesheep just pretty much took over my case and won it for me.
Yeah, pretty much.
Awesome. So I think that kind of wraps it up. To go back to our last matchup.
It's only because I'm doing this ill.
Yeah, Whitesheep's not feeling that great.
I'm not fighting for anyone. I'm fighting for me.
But our last one was Hulk versus Doomsday. Whitesheep had Doomsday. I had Hulk. We're putting our polls now on Comic Vine, which we are blown away from the response we got. Like, I expected maybe 20 votes ish, but we got 113 votes 56% of them for
'Cause
Doomsday.
even the ones on
44
CBM,
for Hulk.
the ones on CBM, and this might have just been part of their smear campaign against our affiliates at Comic Book Cast. We might have gotten put down because of that, but yeah, we would only really ever get like 12, 13 votes, and that might just be because we've been expanding, but we got a lot of good feedback on this one, and that really helps us get a sense of what you want. And
105 comments.
105 comments, 113 votes.
Just on Comic Vine, not even counting YouTube
Suck
comments.
a bitch. I won. Doomsday, 56%. Hulk, 44%. People understand. Doomsday just keeps getting better. Hulk just keeps getting madder.
Yeah, a lot of you guys
Eventually-
weren't listening to us, though. We said no World War Hulk.
And they kept saying World War Hulk.
Yeah, everyone kept on bringing up World
So
War
really,
Hulk.
it should have been, the Doomsday bar should have been higher.
No, because Doomsday only has 1 feat, which is beating Superman.
So?
Batman's beating Superman.
Doomsday, well, okay. Dark Knight Returns.
I want you to remember the one man who beat you. Wait, hold on, I'm not doing the right voice. I want you to remember the one man who beat you.
Are you William Shatner Batman?
No, I'm Bane.
Yes. This is what people want to hear.
Sure.
Oh, well, I'm not going to rehash the Doomsday versus Hulk thing too much. Long story short, the people sided with the white sheep. Thank God. But 56%, 44%, it wasn't that close. That's like a good 12% margin. So, yeah.
Doomsday's a girl.
Oh, totally. Just because they didn't show the Doomsday dick. Just wait. You can find that on the internet somewhere, I'm sure. Rule 34, Josh. Rule 34.
Rule 34 of the internet.
If it exists, there is porn for it. You never heard Rule 34? Nobody's heard of Rule 34?
I have.
That's like tattooed on my body.
4chan.
It's the rules, William. Everybody knows them.
Rules of the internet.
Basically.
Okay,
All right,
well, this
so
is hybrid.
That about wraps it up, I guess.
Wraps it up.
That wraps it up, guys.
This was our much more
Gotta
relaxed,
get out of here.
a much more relaxed joking episode. If you couldn't tell,
Just because, honestly, oh shit! I lost hearing in one ear. Oh god. Oh, this is the
White
end.
Sheep's not himself exactly.
I'm not feeling well. I'm sweating. My stomach hurts.
Our next one's Wolverine and Deathstroke.
Wolverine and Deathstroke. Oh,
New
let
52
my cat out of
Deathstroke.
the bag.
Oh, yeah, I always let the cat out of the bag.
Cat's not in the bag. Cat doesn't have a bag anymore. Cat has a box. We're getting the cat a box.
You're gonna cat a box, a
Cat
litter
box.
box.
Rock the cat box. Rock the cat box. Okay, guys, I'm gonna get out of here before I cause.
Yeah,
any
I
more
think White
problems.
Sheep's. We're getting to that point where we did last time we were recording, where we just started talking about nonsense. We got like, if you didn't know us, you'd think we were just on a lot of different things combined.
But hey, a good last few days, and Jesus Christ, good last few days in comic book world because of Guardians of the Galaxy news and Avengers news. I'm gonna say even Superman and Batman movie good news stuff. Jesus Christ, that was half an hour. You're gonna have to do some editing on this. Okay. Josh is gonna be here for signing off. This is White Sheep.
This is hybrid.
I'm gonna go throw
I'm
up.
not editing any of this.
Oh god.